The sound hit me before the image registered. A sharp, flat crack. My daughter's head snapping to the side. She froze, eyes wide, lower lip trembling. My sister's hand still in the air, smile stretching too wide. Like mother, like daughter, both useless, she laughed, loud enough for the entire hall to hear. And then my father, sitting at the head of the table, smirked. Well, she needed to learn some shame. The world slowed. My chest burned, but I didn't move. Because what they didn't know was that the microphone on the podium was still on, and every guest in that hall had just heard them. Backstory: the family that ate its own. My sister was my father's favorite from the day she was born. He called her the Golden One. I was the other one. It didn't matter that I built my life from scratch, that I fought to give my daughter everything I never had. To him, we were both disposable, tools when useful, burdens when not. For years, I kept my distance. I avoided the family dinners, the fake hugs, the whispered insults. But tonight was different. Tonight was a public charity gala. I had donated a significant sum in my company's name, and my father insisted I attend. I thought maybe, just maybe, they'd behave. I was wrong. The first signs. All evening, my sister had been meddling. Little digs about my parenting, comments about my daughter's shyness. I ignored them, smiling for the cameras, shaking hands with donors. But I saw the way my father's eyes narrowed every time my daughter hesitated to speak. The way my sister whispered to him, and they both smirked. Then came the moment. My daughter, carrying a tray of desserts to the table, tripped on a loose carpet edge. Nothing spilled, she didn't fall, she just stumbled, and my sister, without hesitation, slapped her. The shift. I didn't yell, didn't stand. I simply placed my hand on my daughter's shoulder, steadying her. "Go to the car, sweetheart," I whispered. My voice was calm, controlled. She looked at me with tears threatening, but she obeyed. Inside, my rage was ice. I glanced toward the podium. The wireless mic was still live from the previous speech, which meant the plan. Step 1. Let the moment breathe. Let every guest hear the echo of their cruelty. I saw the glances, the awkward shifting, the murmurs. Step 2. Don't confront them here. Public scenes only give them ground to claim victimhood. I needed precision. Step 3. Destroy her reputation where it mattered most. Her business, her social circle, her curated image of grace. That night I made calls. First to a journalist I trusted, one who had been digging into fraudulent charity accounts linked to my sister's foundation. Then to a friend in the city licensing office, confirming that the luxury spa she owned was operating under a lapsed permit. The setup. By Monday morning, the gala video was circulating online. A guest had filmed it from the next table. My sister's slap, her laugh, my father's smirk, every word crisp through the mic. The comments were brutal. I anonymously sent the video to 3 major lifestyle blogs that had previously featured her as a women's empowerment advocate. The hypocrisy was too delicious for them to ignore. While that burned through her public image, I prepared the second strike. I filed a formal complaint with the licensing board for her spa, attaching photos of multiple health code violations I documented over my last visit. I didn't need to fabricate anything, the truth was enough. The confrontation. It took exactly 9 days. Her face, once glowing on social media, was now absent. The charity's donors were pulling out. The spa's reviews tanked overnight. When the city issued a notice for immediate closure pending investigation, she called me. Her voice was frantic. "I know you did this! You've ruined me!" I let the silence stretch. "No," I said softly, "you ruined yourself the moment you put your hands on my daughter." The final move. The last step was personal. She had a pending partnership with an international wellness brand, her big break. I sent them the gala video, along with the news articles about the spa's closure and the charity's financial discrepancies. The next day, they issued a public statement cutting all ties. Aftermath. At the next family gathering, one I attended only for the sake of appearances, my sister wouldn't meet my eyes. My father didn't smirk this time. He barely spoke at all. They knew now I wasn't the quiet one anymore. Reflection. Some people think revenge is about noise. It isn't. It's about precision, timing, making sure the person who wronged you understands exactly why their world is collapsing. My sister wanted to teach my daughter shame. Instead, she learned her own. And unlike a slap, that sting doesn't fade. I